Lance Armstrong, the lie of the century. Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we embark on a riveting exploration of one of the most captivating and controversial stories in the world of sports. Lance Armstrong and the monumental deception that shook the foundations of professional cycling. From his inspiring journey as a cancer survivor turned 7-time Tour de France winner to the shocking revelation of a massive doping scandal, Armstrong's rise and fall from grace have left an indelible mark on the sporting landscape. Join us as we delve into the intricate details behind what many consider the greatest deceit in sports history. So, without any further ado, let's get started. The inspirational story of a cancer survivor turned 7-time Tour de France winner. Lance Armstrong's journey is a testament to the remarkable power of resilience and determination. In the late 1990s, Armstrong faced a daunting battle against testicular cancer that had metastasized to his lungs and brain. The diagnosis was a devastating blow, threatening his career and his very existence. However, Armstrong refused to let this formidable opponent define him. With an unwavering spirit, Armstrong embarked on a grueling treatment regimen, enduring surgeries and aggressive chemotherapy sessions. Throughout the arduous process, he never lost sight of his passion for cycling and the dreams he had cultivated since his early years as a promising athlete. Even in the face of such adversity, Armstrong saw an opportunity to rise above his circumstances. Armstrong began the painstaking journey back to professional cycling as his health gradually improved. The road to recovery was riddled with physical and emotional challenges, but he was driven by an unyielding determination to prove that cancer would not define him. With each pedal stroke, he channeled his pain and frustration into a fierce resolve to reclaim his place in the sport. Against all odds, Armstrong achieved what many deemed impossible. His triumphant return to competitive cycling culminated in unprecedented victories that captivated the world. From 1999 to 2005, Armstrong stood atop the podium, his arms raised in victory, as he secured 7 consecutive Tour de France titles. It was an extraordinary feat that had never been accomplished before, solidifying Armstrong's status as a living legend in the realm of cycling. Beyond the world of sports, Armstrong became a symbol of hope and inspiration for millions of people around the globe. His story resonated deeply with individuals facing their own battles against cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Armstrong's unwavering spirit and refusal to accept defeat served as a beacon of light, showcasing the extraordinary power of human nature to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Through his incredible journey, he demonstrated that the will to persevere can transcend even the darkest of moments. Armstrong's vehement denials against doping allegations. During his illustrious career, Lance Armstrong stood at the forefront of professional cycling, repeatedly asserting his innocence in the face of mounting doping allegations. With unwavering determination, he vehemently denied involvement in using performance-enhancing drugs. Armstrong presented himself as a clean athlete dedicated to fair competition, relentlessly pursuing excellence through sheer talent and rigorous training. Armstrong's charismatic persona and indomitable spirit bolstered his hero and role model image. His triumph over cancer and his exceptional athletic achievements captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Moreover, his Live Strong Foundation, established to support cancer survivors and raise awareness, added another layer to his public persona. The foundation became a symbol of hope and inspiration, amplifying Armstrong's image as a philanthropic champion fighting against adversity. However, as we delve deeper into Armstrong's story, we uncover a far more complex and sinister reality. Behind his vehement denials lay a meticulously orchestrated scheme to deceive the sporting community and the world. Armstrong's steadfast refusal to admit any wrongdoing began to crumble under the weight of mounting evidence. As doping allegations swirled around him, questions emerged about the extraordinary performances that had defined his career. Whispers of a systemic doping culture within Armstrong's team began to grow louder, fueled by the testimonies of former teammates and insiders. Despite the mounting pressure, Armstrong maintained his innocence, going to great lengths to defend his reputation. He launched scathing attacks against his accusers, dismissing their claims as baseless and driven by personal vendettas. Armstrong's vehement denials only served to reinforce the perception that he was a victim of a witch hunt, wrongly targeted by those envious of his success. However, as investigations intensified, the intricate web of deceit slowly unraveled. The United States Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, armed with compelling evidence and testimonies from witnesses within Armstrong's inner circle, built a comprehensive case against him. The scale and sophistication of the doping program began to emerge, revealing a well-orchestrated operation designed to optimize Armstrong's performance and secure his domination of the sport. The truth behind Armstrong's vehement denials was exposed with a resounding impact. It became evident that his relentless pursuit of victory had been fueled by a systemic doping regimen that extended far beyond a single individual. Former teammates, once loyal allies, stepped forward to corroborate the allegations, revealing a culture of doping that permeated the team and its inner workings. The revelations shattered the carefully crafted image of Armstrong as a clean athlete and philanthropic hero. The foundation of trust upon which his reputation had been built needed to be more cohesive. The once admired figure, celebrated for his perseverance and courage, was now mired in a deepening scandal that would redefine his legacy forever. The truth revealed. A massive doping scandal and Armstrong's fall from grace in 2012, the intricate web of lies that Armstrong had woven began to unravel. The United States Anti-Doping Agency launched a thorough investigation into his alleged doping practices, unearthing a mountain of evidence that could no longer be ignored. Former teammates, once loyal supporters, stepped forward to testify against Armstrong, shedding light on the widespread use of banned substances within the team. The evidence presented a damning picture of a meticulously orchestrated doping program that allowed Armstrong to maintain his dominance in the sport. As the truth emerged, Armstrong's empire of deception crumbled before the eyes of the world. In a swift and unprecedented move, he was stripped of his 7 Tour de France titles, banned from professional cycling for life, and his once illustrious legacy tarnished beyond repair. The revelation sent shockwaves throughout the sports community, raising profound questions about the authenticity of achievements and the lengths athletes would go to gain an unfair advantage. The aftermath and Armstrong's quest for redemption. The revelation of Lance Armstrong's extensive doping practices plunged him into a maelstrom of public scrutiny, legal battles, and shattered reputations. With his once glorious legacy tarnished, Armstrong faced the daunting task of confronting the consequences of his actions and embarking on a journey toward redemption. However, Armstrong's quest for redemption has not been without its share of skepticism and controversy. While some argue that he should be given a second chance based on his contributions to cancer awareness and survivorship, others remain deeply skeptical of his sincerity and question whether his positive actions can genuinely outweigh the magnitude of his deceit. Armstrong took steps toward addressing his past transgressions in the wake of the scandal. He publicly admitted to using performance-enhancing drugs and offered apologies for his years of vehement denial. Armstrong expressed remorse for the damage he'd caused to the sport, his fellow competitors, and the millions of fans who had placed their trust in him. To repair his shattered reputation, Armstrong also sought to make amends with those he had harmed along the way. He reached settlements with various entities, including the US Postal Service, which had sponsored his cycling team during his Tour de France victories. The legal battles, however, continued to take their toll on Armstrong's public image and financial stability. Despite his efforts, many remain skeptical of Armstrong's true motives. Some question whether his apologies and attempts at redemption were calculated moves to salvage his public image and regain some semblance of his former glory. The magnitude of Armstrong's deceit had left an indelible stain on his reputation, leaving many questioning his remorse's authenticity. One of the critical debates surrounding Armstrong's redemption centered on his contributions to cancer awareness and survivorship through the Livestrong Foundation. The foundation had once been a symbol of hope and support for cancer patients worldwide, but it became entangled in the scandal due to its close association with Armstrong. While some argued that his positive impact on the cancer community should not be disregarded, others questioned whether his actions in the world of sports overshadowed any positive contributions he'd made. Armstrong's journey toward redemption remains an ongoing and contentious topic. Some believe that proper redemption requires a genuine commitment to making amends, including full disclosure of the extent of his doping practices and continued efforts to support the cycling community and clean sports initiatives. Others argue that the damage caused by Armstrong's actions is irreparable, and no remorse or positive contributions can entirely absolve him of his deceit. The story of Lance Armstrong is a stark reminder of the complex interplay between heroism and deceit in professional sports. His meteoric rise and subsequent fall from grace are a cautionary tale, highlighting the profound consequences of pursuing greatness at any cost. As we reflect on the lie of the century, we must confront the broader issues it raises: the integrity of competition, the responsibility of athletes as role models, and the measures required to safeguard the spirit of fair play. Join us as we continue to unravel the intricate layers of Lance Armstrong's story and delve into its lasting impact on the world of sports. Thanks for watching.